Hello, I am a student of IBCP1 and today I'm going to interview a director of a company. Hello, can you share me something about your business and about yourself?
I am Sandeep, Director of Sandeep Organics Private Limited. I am into imports of chemicals, our company, and we import a lot of food chemicals, textile chemicals, paint chemicals. We mostly import from China, Indonesia, Korea, and Thailand.
Very well. So, can you tell me something, any problem that you face in your daily life about business?
Business is always full of problems. We face a lot of challenges. Sometimes supply chain have a problem. There are a lot of congestions at port. Then many times customers, we are not able to dispatch goods on time to customers. Many times we face payments of problems from customers. So it is always full of problems. All business, is always full of problems. But we manage it.
So, like, how do you deal with these problems? Does it affect your business?
It's almost case to case basis. Like we have excellent team of our of cargo clearance to handle the goods. So if there is a congestion, they go out of the way. They have all the resources, and they just try to pull the cargo and deliver to the customer as soon as possible. And even for payment problems, we have excellent rapport with our customers. So we push them, we request them, so that whenever there is a problem, they give us assurance and try to pay it back as soon as possible.
Okay. Since you are the president of the Karma community, how do you manage your business and for the club also?
See, work-life balance is always an important part of life. So, even I'm a president of Chemical Association, which is a part of business only. The members of the association are chemical traders. So we are already dealing with them during the daytime. So during the evening time also we have some casual discussions with them. So we always maintain work-life balance with them. It's not so difficult because we are on the same industry.
Same industry. How do you motivate yourself to get up from the bed and come to work?
See, responsibility is always the biggest motivation. So we have a lot of responsibility towards our customers, towards our suppliers. So it's always running back of the mind. So it's very means we are already so much into that we can't sleep over it. So it is very easy to just get up and just run. We have a lot of things to do for the day.
Okay. How do you motivate your team, your employees?
We have an excellent team of employees. They already understand the situation, our business trend. So, and for motivation also, we give them incentive. Apart from the regular work, we have an incentive for them. So that incentive keep them motivated.
Okay. So I'm now, any specific strategy that you use to boost your company's sales or profit?
Yeah, see, we are importers, so our costing is almost is the lowest in the market because we are sourcing directly from manufacturers in China and other countries. So to boost our sales, we give excellent pricing, good discount, and a relaxed payment terms. So what customer needs is good quality, good price, and a relaxed payment term. So we always maintain that, and because of that, we are able to increase our sales.
So for an example, if the goods that you order and they're damaged, so what step would you take ahead?
Sometimes it is a very rare occasion that the goods are damaged, but then it is beyond our control, and we have insurance for that. We have taken transit insurance where it get damaged during transit, we claim from the insurance company, and when there is a damage in the godown, then we have a local insurance also. So for damage, it's no one fault, it's natural, and that is covered with insurance.
Okay. So what is the definition for a successful leader according to you?
See, in an organization, when you have business and multiple suppliers, multiple customers, employees, laborers, so to handle everyone and keep everyone happy and get the most out of their productivity from the like suppliers to give the best price, the customers to give the best price, the laborers to give the best production is the main criteria for a successful leader. If you are able to manage all these things, then you are leader of your business, which we follow.
Okay. For an example, if a mistake is done by an employee, what's next step would you take to ensure that the fault is covered and the goods have been successfully reached to its customers?
See, we all are human beings and mistakes are very inevitable. So it is quite possible that our employee may do some mistake, but then we need to assess the gravity of the mistake. It is unintentional or intentional, and if it is unintentional, and how serious the mistake is, if it is going to cost us financially or not, or we can just manage it by ourselves. Assessing the gravity of the mistake, then we handle the situation. Even if the mistake is very big, we try to take the responsibility on ourselves, because an employee is just an employee of the organization. So the responsibilities of the organization. So we take the mistake on ourselves, try to rectify. If it is a financial hit, we'll take the hit. If it is other things, that is a case to case basis, and we try to solve it. Over the years, we have encountered many mistakes from the employees, but then we have found a solution, and we are confident that in future also we will find some solutions for it.
Lastly, I want to ask, can you give any specific advice to the entrepreneurs?
I just want to say that you do your business legitimately, because now India is changing. So previously many entrepreneurs used to find shortcuts. They used to find shortcuts in government taxes also. So now the time has come that business should do all the business legitimately, so that in international market also India has a good reputation. So I want to suggest, the biggest suggestion is to do the legitimate business at first.
Where one of your team is absent, for an example, your accounts team. So how do you react? How do you manage? And how does it affect your business?
See, what we have done a setup is that we have a rotation type of responsibility, like the account teams and the logistic teams. Intermittently, they exchange their work. 1 month, accounts team will do the logistic work, and the logistic team will do the accounts work. So even if one is absent, the work doesn't stop. It's an inter-cooperation. So the other team can take over for the short period of time. So that way our work goes on, it doesn't get hampered.
Thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you very much.
Hello, can you share me something about yourself and your business?
Hi Saksham. So I am Nisha Modi, founder of Bytes. We started Bytes back in 2025 June with the pure intention of serving people with products rich in natural sweetener. Our product includes 4 items currently: almond rose brittles, our hottest running item, pumpkin seed pistachio brittles, dry fruit laddus, and the most recent and the most running item, dry fruit granolas. Now the USP of these products are they all have natural sweetener and none of them have a drop of white sugar. They are loaded with seeds, different kind of seeds and nuts. So this is it.
Very well. So, can you share some problems that you face in your everyday life while you work?
Sure. So Saksham, it's very common in today's time to find a proper labor who is very regular in their timings and their efficiency. Plus, labor cost in India is getting higher and increasing day by day. So definitely there are certain few challenges of getting the right product, the right labor, and the right packaging. But by God's grace, we are managing it all.
So, how do you deal with the problems?
So Saksham, problems are a part of business. So recently, the plastic packaging prices have really increased due to the ongoing war. And definitely we are paying a little higher price on packaging. And apart from that, even the ingredients and the cost of raw materials has slightly increased. The dry fruit market is also a little fluctuating market, wherein the prices, especially of pistachio and walnuts, keep increasing. So these are some few challenges, and plus it's a food product. So, maintaining the quality, the texture, avoiding moisture is always a challenge.
Okay. So, how effectively do you manage your time, like your personal life and your work life?
Okay, so I would say I'm fairly doing that. I do have my social life, I do go for my workout, I do have my time, my me time, wherein I love to spend time with my children, my friends, my family members. And yes, apart from that, I have my dedicated work time. I don't let distractions take over. So no OTT, no major phone calls, and no outings during the working hours.
Good. So, how do you motivate yourself to work, get up from the bed and come to the office and work?
Okay, so the motivation I can say is self-driven and something I look forward to each morning when I wake up. I wake up with an intention of getting better in terms of quality, packaging, and also in terms of other skills which I'm learning like marketing skills.
Good. Any strategy that you use to boost your company's sales or profit?
Okay, so strategies basically I'm learning from my younger generation, my son who is 22-year-old, and many young people, my niece, they all really help me out in planning the latest strategies. So I really don't really adopt to the primitive methods of marketing. I've recently, we are on board in Instagram and in Facebook. So that's all about it.
Okay. So, how do you motivate your team to work?
Okay. So it's just a pep talk maybe and some incentives here and there. Definitely, and even they feel a little appreciated when they see their product is being appreciated in the market, and they get the real boost when they see that even they can do beyond what they had been doing in all these years.
Okay. So, I'm going to give you a situation right now where one of the team members, for an example, the packaging team, hasn't arrived or is absent. So, what step would you take to do so that the product are successfully delivered to the customers and your business isn't affected?
So currently, I do have hands-on people whom I hire on hourly basis, and thanks to today's instant world, wherein everything we get delivered in 15-20 minutes, we do get labors, in a short span of time, and it's not real an issue, and we can manage that very well.
So, I'm going to ask you the last question. What do you mean by a successful leader according to you?
A successful leader is not somebody who is just sitting on the throne and instructing. A successful leader is somebody who is working with the people, working with the laborers, actually contributing in every sector of the work going on. That's true leadership. It's not someone who is just dictating the work and himself is least involved.
Okay, thank you for giving your time.
Thank you so much, Saksha.